Hey everyone, Lisa Freed here, and welcome to episode 93 of Before My Morning Coffee on Rebel Hearted. Super jazzed today. Super jazzed. Big energy shift for me compared to what it was the last few days. So I'm riding that wave. I don't know about you. I don't know about where things are for you and how things are feeling in this journey. But for me, things have been up and down and in and around and sideways and backwards and feeling really good and flying really high. And then whoosh, whoa, wow, feeling hard and challenging and confusing and like I don't know what to do and the whole gamut. So yesterday was one of those days where it was like, I helped a friend, that felt amazing. And just to be able to be a support system for someone, be of service to someone. A friend of mine losing their home in the flood of Fort McMurray. So being able to assist them as they relocate here for a bit and being able to see my friend was super important and like, just felt good. It's been a long time. And then having the opportunity to come home and just unwind. And I realized I felt like, ugh, when I got home and heavy and like I should be doing something, but I wasn't really feeling up for it. And like I should be doing more of my business, but I wasn't feeling up for it. And knowing that the key to feeling really good would be to move my body, and yet feeling so resistant to that that I just was like, no, I don't want to. So much so that I poured a glass of wine, climbed into the bathtub and was like, yeah, this is where I'm going to be today, right here. And then my husband and my daughter were like, hey, we're going to go walk the dogs. Do you want to come? And I was like, only if I get to ride the scooter, which is hilarious because the scooter can handle my weight, but I'm too tall for the scooter. So I have to kind of bend down awkwardly, and it definitely moves muscles that I haven't used. It definitely moves stability muscles that I haven't used in a while. Very different. Yes, I'm physically active, and yes, I ride horses, but a scooter, especially up and down hills, different thing, different story for sure. But I came back from the scooter ride and I felt good. I felt really good. And then this morning I woke up really early, 3 a.m. I was up at 3:30 and didn't really want to get out of bed and tossed and turned and did some reading and some meditation, did some prayer work, and then lounged around in bed till late. And I woke up and I wanted to tell that story that I didn't have time to work out. I like things to do. What things? I don't know. No things. But I worked out anyway. And I got to tell you, for me, I know that the thing that I'm resisting most, and I know I talked about this earlier in the week, even just a couple of days ago, maybe even yesterday, maybe not yesterday, day before, the thing that I'm resisting is what brings the freedom, and it's not pushing through. It's just inviting myself to be curious and give something a try. And it just made all the difference in the world for me to work out. Earlier in the week, it was like, prayer practice with my prayer sisters. Well, I haven't connected with them for 2 weeks because I've been at the ranch, and at the ranch, prayer time is like already work time. Like the day's already started by the time that prayer call happens. So we connect via messenger, but it's not the same. And yet making that commitment to connect with them, it just felt so good. And then now working out and getting back on track. I've only got a few more workouts left to finish this one program. I've already ordered my next, and I made an investment in a nutrition program that I wanted to learn about, and that just feels good. And so you're your own guru. There's so many people that are out there, and they're talking about what you should be doing, what you could be doing. And maybe it's like feeling like how it feels for me. Like it feels gross. at times. And it's not because of the other person. It's just myself. It's what I'm bringing to the table. But it feels gross, and it feels like, oh, I should be doing more. And I kind of get into this shame and blame and guilt and gross feelings. And then that definitely does not motivate me. It doesn't help me build momentum. It just is kind of like, what kind of chips should we have today, Lisa? So it was interesting. It's interesting to see that, to recognize that within myself, to not put blame on anybody else, because like, I'm grateful that I've got friends that are out there that are just slaying it right now, that are, their businesses are being built. They are building momentum. They are making big sales. They know exactly what they want. They're really tuned in, tapped in, turned on by their messaging. They are like growing their communities, and they are selling. Hello, Walmart, Amazon, they sell every day. You can too. Nothing wrong with that. People are buying. Hell, I mean, heck, shush. I bought today as well. Like, I invested in myself today. People are doing it. Absolutely. People are doing it. So I just invite you to look at, if you get like where I was feeling, you're feeling gross and icky, and maybe you're down and guilty and shame, there's shame there. Where is it that you can remember that you're your own guru? Now, I'm not saying that you supersede God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever it is that you believe, but I mean, like, we know ourselves best because, and I firmly believe this, God dwells within us. That innate wisdom, the universe, like our source, our soul, all that wisdom, that's within us. And we are of that energy. So we always have connection to it. That wisdom flows 24/7, never misses a beat. It's right there. And we can choose to hear it or not, or tune it out, or like put our fingers over our ears and go, la, 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 I can hear you. Like we choose to do that. Oh, maybe you don't, but I do, right? But we're our own guru. There is no one outside of us that knows us better than we know ourselves, that knows the wisdom that we're receiving. Now, I'm not saying that those people can't be messengers for us, but they don't know us better. So if you're feeling like this feels gross, or, oh, I need a little more of something, or like what to do next, I'd start by looking at what you're resisting. And if you could get curious about it, even give yourself 5 minutes to start doing what it is that you're receiving the wisdom, and see if it feels lighter. Because maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't, but maybe it does. I invite you to play in that way today. I'd love to hear how it turns out. You can find me at friedtealisa@gmail.com or Lisa Fried Tea on Facebook. I'd love to carry on the conversations. I am sending you so much love. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. I'll be back again tomorrow with episode 94 of Before My Morning Coffee. Bye for now, everyone.